Coming up today on Better, all your music news, including a huge milestone for MTV.
And Throwback Thursday, which Better classic are we bringing back for you today?
Your day's about to get better.
Starting right now.
First you go down, then you go up to make it better, make it better. Down on the ground, that's just one way up. Make it better, make it better.
Happy Thursday.
Yes, Kara's going to paddleboard today, and she's going to look very graceful doing it, unlike me, who went over the board 6 times.
Well, I will say, I went down to Black Hole Outfitters in Old Lyme, and it was, the water there is like glass. You were trying to do it.
I was trying to navigate on like 4-foot seas.
No, it's a great story. You want to stay tuned for that. They actually allow you to go on paddleboards. They even bring, it's so still, they'll bring out coolers with drinks, and you can just sit there.
The sunset that you experienced.
It's a Throwback Thursday, but they're still open, and you can book all kinds of things.
Yeah, we have to verify that everybody's still open, especially after the pandemic. You never know what's going to happen. Well, Jennifer Aniston says she's basically been cutting unvaccinated people out of her life.
Yeah, she's taking this very seriously. She said she's been very strict that everyone in her circle is vaccinated, and she said that policy has resulted in losing a few people who either didn't get vaccinated or wouldn't say whether they had. She's not talking about if the people who work for her or actual friends.
Yeah, she hasn't really specified if it's family or friends.
But she does say, like, listen, I'm listening to facts every day, and there's a lot of misinformation out there, and she's upset that people are listening to that.
Well, let me ask you a question. You can't just cut a family member out of your life because they're unvaccinated. I mean,
well, you can say I love you, but I'm not going to be around you until this is.
I think it's just a very difficult situation.
It is, but I mean, I'm not saying it was forever.
Yeah,
but I guess you could say I love you, but just like COVID, we didn't see our parents for a long time.
I love you, now get out. That's what they like to say.
But she's the actress, of course, on the morning show too, which is a really
that's
good
on Apple?
show, Apple TV.
Yeah, that's a really.
It's
from
a
what
really
I understand,
good
she's
show.
exceptional.
You need to watch it. Hello, it's called The Morning Show.
I know. It's on too early for me. No, I'm just kidding. All right, do you believe this? All right, I know you know the answer. But let's see, we'll give the audience a couple of seconds. Forbes has named the newest, richest female musician in the world, and it's not Taylor Swift, Beyonce, or Dolly Parton. Can you believe
Anyone want to guess?
Anybody want to guess?
It's Rihanna.
Rihanna.
And you're thinking, did Rihanna do something new?
I don't
What's
really,
Rihanna's most famous song lately?
No.
Her singing career is only a drop in the bucket.
A drop?
She has a $1.7 billion net worth. Most of it from her Fenty Beauty, her cosmetics line. So that's how all these stars are doing so well. They're creating, and I give her credit, she's a great businesswoman, but it's these other products that they develop that really launch them.
And she's got a lingerie brand that's bringing in $270 million more dollars.
Yep.
But they said what differentiates her cosmetic line she launched was it included 40 shades of foundation to accommodate many different skin tones, which is very, now, again, I'm going to come out with my own makeup line, the Scott Haney makeup line. I'm going to call it Gabeline. It'll be just specifically for gay men. What do you think?
I think you might make $1 billion, but I'm not sure if Maybelline's going to allow you to use that name.
I think Gabeline is going to be a successful home run.
I think it's a really good idea. Let me just ask you this.
Yeah.
Are you going to wear it? Because we are supposed to wear makeup every day. I offer to even do it for Scott.
Kara
and he still
offers
says,
to do my makeup.
I got stuff later after work. I don't want anything on my face. I don't wear it.
What's their tagline? If it's something, it's Gabeline. I don't know. I can just see the whole thing. I got to come up with this. I got to work on. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe it's Maybelline. Or maybe it's Gabeline.
Maybe it's Gabeline. You just never know. I think I'm onto something here. Anyway.
I think you'd have to wear makeup a little bit to understand what's needed in that world.
I know how to put a foundation on.
Hi, I made a whole company, but I don't wear any of it, and I don't wear makeup.
But think of the implications. I could be 1.7.
It says the bottom of the Forbes article says once you've made a name for yourself, launch a product line to really get rich. So you've made a name for yourself. Maybe this is a good idea.
All right, you never know.
Okay.
Mattel has unveiled 6 new Barbie dolls, and I think this is wonderful to honor the individuals leading the fight against COVID-19.
One of these one-of-a-kind dolls actually features the likeness of Amy O'Sullivan. She's a nurse who treated the first COVID patient in Brooklyn, and then she became sick herself.
She got sick herself, but she's it's just remarkable.
Dr. Audrey Sue Cruz, she's an Asian American doctor who was fighting racial bias and discrimination. So
Sarah Gilbert, who helped develop the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine. Dr. Jacqueline Goes de Jesus, who led the genome sequencing of Brazil's COVID-19 variant. So the dolls are great, and for every purchase, $5 goes back to the Thank You Heroes program, which I think is just awesome.
I just love that, obviously when we were growing up, Barbie was only one way. And
yeah, I didn't mind.
I love that they are encouraging young women to dream just by making dolls that are after real people.
I had the Barbie camper. I had my...
and did you have Ken?
Ken, well, Ken and I are kindred spirits, so I didn't really need a doll for him. I was the Ken in my life. Anyway,
Gotcha.
We're moving on.
Okay. So we have this
so
amazing
cute.
local video that's trending right now.
So 3 young men in Connecticut are taking some time this summer to give back. Their names are Derek, Jack, and Ryan, and they're running a lemonade stand at Pine Meadow Green in New Hartford. Look at their cute little video.
Come see us this Saturday from 10 to 1. All money raised will go to Bikers Against Animal Cruelty and Bridgeport Animal Rescue.
We can't wait to see you Saturday.
They are so cute.
Oh, it reminds me of me and my brothers, although we didn't do anything together like that.
You didn't?
No,
Three Boys Lemonade Stand. I love Three Boys Lemonade. That's a perfect name.
And it's going to be Saturday again.
We did.
Saturday.
My son wanted to make a little money, so he did a lemonade stand. I was wondering how it would work with COVID, but people still came out and they really did it.
I unfortunately didn't. I think I was away when he did it. Otherwise, I would have came over and gave him a 20.
Yeah, well, you know what? He has this is for all of you out there doing it. It seems to work very well.
Yeah.
He says the lemonade and the water is free. Tips are appreciated.
Tips are appreciated.
And then people just go, okay, like, here's my bucks. They don't want to say, like, here's So, anyway.
That is an entrepreneur.
Smile, look cute, and just make people feel guilty.
Exactly. That's worked for me my whole life.
All right, it's National Oyster Day. I love seafood. I have never been able to bring myself to really like oysters because the texture.
Paul made me try oysters, and I love them now.
You do?
Yes. But, they have different tastes from the different bodies of water, and they're named after their different bodies of water where they come from. So I think it's very interesting, like several, that's why you order like, oh, I'll take the Block Island oysters, or I'll take the...
Well, like when they say little necks, or...
Yeah, like little, that's I think the actual shape of I'm completely clueless about this.
Anyway, it's National Oyster Day.
You know what happens when you don't parlay the oyster right? You know what you say?
You don't, shucks.
You say shucks.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'll be here all week. Enjoy your salads. All right, now here's something you probably won't turn your nose at unless you're a vegetarian. Ikea announced Tuesday that has a candle scented like what?
Swedish meatballs. It's famous Swedish meatballs.
That's awesome.
So do you want
Why did
Swedish
they come up with this
meatballs?
earlier?
So it's part of this whole promotion called Store in a Box. It's a package to recreate the sensory experience of being in an Ikea store.
Where does
the noise come from?
I don't know. Where is the Cinnabon candle?
Oh, it's so funny. Julian loves Cinnabons too, and he actually asked me, he's like, is there a Cinnabon candle?
Is there a Cinnabon candle?
If not, there should be.
Yeah, that's another idea that I have. Gabeline and Cinnabon candles. I'm going to knock it.
You're really on fire today.
I might not even be here tomorrow. Who knows what's going to happen?
Okay. How about a mustard hot dog? You and I both like mustard on our hot dogs.
I had it yesterday. I had
Did you make a perfect
yesterday.
squiggle?
Perfect squiggle right down. I have goosebumps. It was so delicious.
So what if instead you could have mustard buns? It seems a little odd, but French's is creating a mustard bun.
Oh, so the mustard is actually baked into the
dough.
bun. Oh, that's interesting. All right, I would give that a try. I wonder
So
if
you don't have to worry.
It looks a little yellow, right?
Because it's French's yellow.
I wonder if that's really kind of a clever product. Where can you get this? Oh, you can. So they're going to roll it out. They're going to roll it out in New York, Boston, Chicago.
Well, it's going to be for National Mustard Day, and that's coming up on August 7th.
Tomorrow, which is tomorrow? No, Saturday.
Saturday.
That's Saturday.
They're going to have it at some of the stadiums, I guess.
Yeah, Los Angeles, Chicago, Baltimore, and Boston. Camden Yards, 7:15 during the game with the Tampa Bay Rays, which I guess is the closest to us. Good
All right. Sign me up. I know I'm a little alien.
Now okay, go ahead.
There's a reality show that they're contemplating of creating. It's not been done yet, but they say it'll be the hottest new reality show. And it's basically like, who wants to be an astronaut? You're gonna go to space and live. It's like Big Brother at the International Space Station. Discovery Channel says it's gonna happen. NASA has not approved this yet, but they say that's in the works.
Well, the space station is so small, but it's like you say, we'd have to send a one-man band up there with a backpack.
Yeah, they can't send like a crew.
Can't send a crew.
There's some practical things they have to work out. They can't send a camera crew. They could send it the way we do things, like a Facebook Live with your phone or whatever.
Apparently, they're going to vie for the opportunity to go to the International Space Station here on Earth. They're going to compete in several astronomically determined events, and they are going to have a chance to win a trip to the space station, which is worth millions and millions of dollars. You should do this.
I should try out?
You should try out.
Okay. I might have to clear it with the bosses. Like, what if I'm gone for like 6 months on the space station?
You could report live from there.
Yeah. Well, that's the question. Can you talk back?
It would be awesome.
Anyway, let us know on our Facebook page if you
give it
would
a
want to
name.
do this. This is my thing. If space travel becomes like getting on an airplane where it's safe and we know it's okay, I definitely want to go to space. I don't want to go and not come home. I get it. I have kids and all that. I just,
Of course you don't want to go and not come home.
But I think someday it's going to be so safe that we will just do that.
Yeah, well, Jeff Bezos proved that it's pretty safe.
It just went up and came right back down.
Yeah, exactly. God
Now,
bless.
docking with the International Space Station is a different level of difficulty.
It's like pulling in for a cocktail. You dock, you pull in, you have a drink, you get off, you get back on your spaceship, and you fly down.
Scott and I often argue about this. How long is too long when it comes to washing your hair? Like, how many days do you wait? What's the maximum you wait? I'll let you think of this at home. I wait about 2 days, maybe 3 at the most.
1.
You wash it every day?
Wash my hair every day.
But you just said sometimes you get up and don't shower.
Right, I'll look at my hair and I'll look at it in the mirror and I'll go, I can't go anywhere like this, so I just stick my head under the sink and wash my hair.
Oh, you always do a sink shower, okay.
Yeah, I do
Listen.
a little sinky
Well,
sinky
women,
action.
it's always good for us to wash our hair every day, and there's dry shampoo. But this woman her name's
is-
Michelle Dennis. She's a hairdresser from Australia. She's on TikTok. She says she waits 8 weeks.
8 weeks.
And claims, she's a mother of 3, claims that your hair is fine. You just have to train it because it's overwashing that's making us produce so much oil. And that if we just kind of pace ourselves and have patience, you too could go 8 weeks without washing your hair. That's a long time.
She says she's trained her hair and others to not get oily. What do? You talk, don't get oily. What do? You talk to your hair, don't get oily on me.
You give it positive reinforcement when
I
it
guess
stays
so,
dry.
right?
Good job.
8 weeks. I look at some people and I'm like, you need to wash that hair. It's coming up on a couple of days. Like, I know when you ladies I'll always look at your hair and I'll go, do you wash your hair today?
Well, what's today?
Today is a non-wash day for you.
It is a non-wash day.
Yeah, I can tell.
Because it looks better.
Whatever you
shinier.
say, but I can always tell.
It's shinier. It gets all fuzzy the first day.
It's just so funny.
It's humid today.
So funny.
Anyway.
All right,
And
no, this
isn't
is
it
a
a
great
terrible
story.
feeling when you accidentally throw something away? I went on a cleaning binge once and I threw away Dennis's Red
The
Sox
woman
tickets.
had her envelope in the refrigerator, and they cleaned out the refrigerator.
Yeah, they were moving, and there was $25,000 in cash, is what we should tell you. So once they realized it, they ran to the dump, and they got all the waste management people to help them. And they looked through landfills and
No,
found-
they didn't. They said it had gone to the landfill, it would have been history. The truck hadn't made the drop at the landfill yet.
Oh, it didn't put it in here.
Didn't
but
put
I know
it
they
in.
went all over the landfill. Like, they talked to the waste management people.
Yes, and then they took that particular truck, and they emptied that truck.
Okay.
And they went through, and they actually found the $25,000 in cash. And
I
they
hope
gave it
she
back
gave
to
them a very big tip.
me too, like 24 of it. Like, that's how much tips that they should get. That's
And
how much
does
tips.
SpongeBob really live under the sea?
Take a look.
Look at there.
And look what do you
Yeah.
think? There he is. with-
SpongeBob SquarePants
What's his friend's name?
and Patrick the Star.
Patrick the Star. There they are. This
Yeah.
is real.
This is coming from an oceanographer who took this picture and put it on Twitter and said, look, they exist.
Oh, look, there they are. So God bless. Isn't that cool? I think that's really cool.
It's there. Where's the pineapple?
I don't know. I don't know, Kara.
All right, so we want to catch you up on celebrity news,
Yes.
and you can always do that. We have People the Show right here on Channel 3 at 7:30.
Here's Kay with a preview. Take a look.
Tonight on People, Leslie Odom Jr. and his wife Nicolette Robinson on the joys and challenges of being parents.
We have 2 little babies, Lucille Ruby, who's 4 years old.
And Abel Phineas, who is 11 weeks. Have you?
Something like that.
Who knows at this point? It's child number 2.
Yeah.
He's here.
Leslie and Nicolette know what it takes for them to stay afloat.
Coffee helps as a parent.
When I have really challenging nights, I prep my glass of wine early.
Prep the glass
Prep
of
the
wine.
wine early. I wish someone would have told me how your house is never quiet again.
What would you have done differently if somebody said,
I guess
your house will never be quiet again? What would you have done?
I just miss it. I don't think I would have done anything about it.
The couple shares what they've learned in an effort to help new parents. It's an exclusive tonight on People.
That's pretty funny.
And then everyone always says once the kids are grown up and out of the house, they miss it. They wish
know.
it wasn't so quiet. So enjoy it, right?
All right, we have the best music to see this summer, Kara.
And we are throwing it back.
Yeah, where are we going?
I am going
look at this.
paddleboarding. It's a beautiful place. You might want to do this. You can get a moment of calm on the shoreline. Very memorable.
Go watch You Better Connecticut on this Thursday afternoon. We're going to be right back with more. Stay with us.